In my honest opinion, I feel like we are all seeking for that one moment, like this one person or that this one thing that we can go all out in. Like you don't care whether that is like a sport, like a career. It could be studying. I don't know, like any jobs or anything. I feel like we all are seeking for that one thing to finally come out in our lives so that we can go all out. We can go crazy with it, like crazily obsessed with it to the point you can just don't care about anything else but that one thing. And I feel like not many people it will even have this one thing in their entire life. And I have this, this is just my speculation and how I view the world. And the reason why people have child, like have a baby, in my opinion, is because they lack of this meaning. It's because they don't have this boulder in inside their life. Like they don't have this thing going on inside their life, like something that keeps them on going, keeps on going regardless of the situation. Being fully conscious about this is just gonna make you miserable, or like even at the end, even if you reach the goal, you're just going to postpone the gratification, or you're going to raise the bar to your on yourself so that you'll never reach the ideal version of yourself. So I think like having a child literally is like to serve yourself. Like it's the easiest. I'm not saying like raising your a child, a baby is easy, but it's the easiest way and shape, like form, to find the meaning, find the purpose in your life. It gives you literally everything, like physically and mentally as well. You see, like you, it's actually tangible. It's not like something, some kind of an ideology or idea that's only inside your head, like comes up ideas. It's in like it grows. I mean, it's kind of weird to say like babies eats, but like babies grow older as time grows. I mean, as time passes, and they look like you are the world. You and your partner are the world for them, like the entire world for them. If you guys are having a fight, if you guys are in a bad term, like you and your partner, then it's like it's for them, you guys are like their weather. Like if something goes wrong between you, they think that it's their fault, or like their whole mood shifts based upon you and your partner, at least from the first early, well, like 1 to 5. Even like I feel like it drastically affects the child's psychology, like till like 15, 19. I feel like at the end, maybe like the kids will learn how to kind of like hide their emotions and not show up, like not show their that they are hurt inside. But like okay, I'm kind of shifting my the topic, but my point being, we are all seeking for this one thing or this one person, like something, just something to come inside, come to our life, so that we can go crazy with it, like just go all out and like just be obsessed with it. And I think that I'm missing that. Like I'm just keep on missing that one thing, and I'm not trying to look for it outside of me. I'm not trying to wait for it to arrive. But it is also true that I'm kind of making a contradictory um statement here, is because all I do in my life, like usually like at this a particular a period of my life, is just literally train, trying to sleep as all as possible, dial in my diet, study, read sometimes. Yeah, that really is it. Like write, like those are the really very things that I do in my entire day, every daily basis. I don't even talk to many people. I only talk to those this teammates that I have for my group project, for my class. And I don't think that I'm doing particularly something. I'm not. I don't even think that I'm meaning, like, how do I say, like I'm making that many social relationships, or doing something unique, or something at least different. I try to take as many paths, as many, if I have an opportunity to, let's say, just like even small things, small things that you make. Let's say today I want to study in that part, like in first stories. I mean, third floor of the school library that I always study at. I want to try that. Maybe this time I'm gonna sit in front instead of the corner of the seat, or like those kind of little things. But except for that, I just have no. I always feel like I cannot do something unique, and I cannot change my life that as much as I feel like I can. Like I know it's just fiction, like they all are fiction and stories, but we see a lot, especially the movie Marty Supreme. I don't know if you guys, if you didn't watch it, it's just basically about a dude who's obsessed with his own pursuit, and he his life's like completely up and down. Like the entire for the majority of the timeline, time of the movie, runtime of the movie, and all I thought about after watching the video, after watching the movie, is like, yeah, of course it's a fiction. Like I won't be able to have that kind of fire inside me. Although it's a fiction, I don't think that I'll be able to be obsessed that hardly, like go crazy with that with one thing. And I think that I want it. Like I genuinely want something that will just like spark with me, like instantly. And I know it would be full. Like I'll be a fool if I just kept on waiting for that one thing to arrive in my life. I think I should keep on looking for different boulders, like just keep on pushing like on different boulders so that I can finally see, okay, just like how I did with basketball, like I don't know, like League of Legends, my favorite game, my competitive game, or anything that I'm doing, like half-assing. I feel like I've been half-assing with lots of things that I'm doing, and I'm sure like most of the vast majority of people that I meet, also that I know, also are kind of half-assing on the things that they do in their daily basis because they don't want to get hurt. Like when you're going just all out, then you'll harm yourself like in different ways. You have to, like your social relation, your friends, you won't be able to be in, like keep in touch with your friends as often as before, or like you won't be able, you will have to sacrifice so many things, not just time and effort, but like psychologically as well. You just have to like keep on thinking about and on one fat thing. But in my also, I think that that's the point of the life. Like you are in on this planet with like cosmically impossible possibilities. I don't even know if that makes sense, but you get what I mean. Like it's closer to the possibility of us being alive is closer to zero compared to the number that you can, like the smallest number that you can think of. Like it's it's impossibly small. Like it's miracle. It's literally a miracle that you're alive and have a consciousness. And and I feel like I'm wasting my life. I'm wasting my precious time, like my precious minutes of my life. Like I can feel I can still do and I move, but I'm just sitting here doing pretty like boring things. And I don't know if I even want to climb the corporate ladder and like just follow the crowd, like we say. And of course, I'm not saying like these crowds are normies and like they don't know what's going on. They are inferior compared to those people who are taking more risks. What I'm trying to say is like I feel like risk really isn't something that we should all be afraid of. It's just we are afraid of it just because we don't understand it, and people fear the things that we don't that they don't understand. And I'm not saying I hit this realization. I came to realization, and I understand everything now, and I'm above everyone. No, I also fear it, but like in a way, like you can still be conscious about the thing and still fear it. Just like you can still have certain beliefs. I mean, we all have beliefs, but you can still be conscious about your own beliefs. So yeah, what I'm genuinely so kind of like I feel like I'm in a brink of um moment, like in this period of my life where I have to choose, like, or else I will regret in my entire life, like for the rest of my life. I have to choose whatever it is. Like, oh, I just have to go all in that one thing that I have in my head, whatever it is, so that I can see, but how much I can make. Like, like, oh my god, like let me know, let me see, let me prove to myself that I'm capable of this of these things. I'm this kind of person who can at least move this burden, this load from here to here, from A to B. Like I just need to prove to myself. I just need to tell myself that you can actually do it. And I'm not saying like, yeah, I don't want to make I come across as someone who's optimistic with lives. Of course, you have to stay in line. You have to do the things that you're supposed to be doing if you don't have anything particularly going on, like specific thing that's going on inside your life. So maybe, yeah, like maybe those people who are doing well with school stuff and trying their best with social relationships even though they don't want them, or like the stuff like things that people like me who are kind of out of the circle, let's say, uh not despise. I don't like hate them, but in a way, like I feel like they don't understand what they are even doing, and the mere the very idea that I understand what I'm doing and they don't understand what they are doing is making me feel like I'm superior to with than them, which is not the kind of thing that I'm trying to say. So I'm trying my best to come across as not come across as someone who's trying to tell like I'm superior than everyone. Like I'm better than you, the kind of thing. The same goes for beliefs and everything, like being conscious and aware of your own self, like what you want and what you are doing right now at the moment. So yeah, I think that's the kind of life tasks that we have, and it's not like you're like sometimes gonna solve it. Like you one day you hit 40, 50, and you realize what you want, or like what you wanted, or you kind of hit this realization, come to realization that you actually wanted to do this instead of what you're doing. I don't think that's how it works. I honestly don't even believe in people who never actually questioned and challenged themselves, like their beliefs, saying what they're saying is true. Like you just chose that one path, but you all like what you all knew about already, or like you were influenced hardly heavily to in your environment or your people around you at that moment, and you didn't even question, although like even though you kind of wanted to do different things, but like you didn't even know that you were interested in other things. So I'm just trying my best to not be that person. Like I don't want to, like that's kind of the biggest fear that I have. Like just one day I wake up and let's say like I'm pushing 40s and 50s, and I am aware that I'm not living the kind of life that I wanted when I was younger, like 20 and 9, like in my teenage year. And and I'm just like kind of just literally convincing myself that my life is worth it. Like it's just, oh, we couldn't be. The kind of things that I really hate about older generations is that like when they say things like, oh, but it's just reality. Like oh, that's what everyone does. That's what everyone does. I mean, that's what everyone do, and like it couldn't be helped. I had you, or like they had children, they had stuffs going on, they had things going on, like like that's just life. No, it fucking isn't. Like that's just totally not true. Like you could have changed. You just did not challenge enough. You didn't take risks enough. You didn't ask questions about your beliefs enough. Like you didn't question yourself. Like you didn't do any of that. And like saying, oh, it's just how life is, just because you're around that group of people. That's just a cope. I know every belief's a cope, but like that's the kind of code that is objectively worse. You know, just like how a belief, a how do I say, like radical beliefs are objectively worse. I mean, not universally objectively, but like we can just already tell. Let's say if one has a belief of that, like he believes that hurting others is good. Like something that we perceive as hurting is good for him. Let's say, but we would obviously put it above, like below the kind. below of the kind of beliefs that we have in modern society. Let's say like capitalism, or Christianity or Islam, like current modern Islam. What I'm talking about is, so yeah, yeah. In that sense, I feel like that cope. Although I'll be still coping in different ways if I hit all the goals, and if I'm the kind of version of myself that I'm wanting to be right now. But like there are two different kind of copes that I genuinely believe that if I were to choose, I would go for the latter one. So I think like all I have to do is find that one boulder, find this one thing to actually change my life, and just go all in, all out. Like I don't give a I genuinely just cannot give a damn about anything else but that one thing. Like I need that, I that's all I'm living for. Maybe that's the kind of obsession that I have right now. Like I need to find this one thing, like that's the obsession. So I just need to push any kind of boulders that I have around me, like earnestly, genuinely just asking myself if I'm doing my best. I'm not doing this just to half-ass it, just to get better grades. I'm not doing this just to, impress others. Like, is this mine? Is this boulder mine? And I think that's the kind of um I think it's the one of the greatest virtues, and the kind of things that we don't get taught by our older generations. Because in like just another my might sound cocky, but I think like they all don't even know how fast their life was. Like they didn't even realize how fast it would be to hit 30, 40, and 50. And what they all have is what they accomplish by the way, and they don't even know how exactly um what are the things that landed them, like they landed there. Oh my god, mother. I'm speaking really bad in this video, but excuse me. So I like just cut to the chase. In a nutshell, I feel like they are just coping, just telling young generations not the things that they actually want to tell them, but just saying stuff that sounds cool, like you'll understand when you grow up, kind of thing. Gosh, I hate that line. Like I just hate that line. It's just horrible, like if you understand, it's just horrible. It's like the worst kind of argument that you can have when you hear someone saying that line. It's just horrible. Anyways, it's just me yapping, ranting about this and other things that's going on in my life. And thank you for watching the video.